right, it's time for the final grouping of best of 2023, and we're going to be talking about hair, skin, and nails. We're going to start right off with nails, and I'm going to fly through this because my battery is running low. So starting off with nails, first discovery this year was the Dashing Diva Glaze nail strips, in specifically the color In the Buff. I wore these so many times throughout the year and I love them. I wore them on vacation. It's a beautiful, almost holographic white to pink shimmer. It's so beautiful. Kind of almost gives the illusion of a French manicure, but it's just soft and neutral, and I love them. And I find that these are super long wearing. I do have a video on how to apply them because there are a few tricks and tips, of course, but I really have enjoyed these. Zoya nail polishes are some of my absolute favorites, and I feel like every month or two they're coming out with a new collection. And this year they had so many new shades, and a lot of them were shimmer shades, and it was really hard for me to choose, but I picked out 3 that I have really loved. This first one I wore a lot during the summer on my nails and my toes. This is the shade Zusa, and in the bottle, it doesn't do any of these justice, so just keep that in mind, but I love this. It's a turquoise with some glitter, but full on color. It's not super sheer. I love it. And then this one does have a ton of glitter. It's great as a topper, or you can wear it all on its own. This one is called Twinklet. I think it's so pretty. It's pink and gold, and then like a rainbow effect glitter. And this last one I talked about recently, this is a beautiful shimmering olive color, and it's the shade Murphy, and I absolutely love it. Next is skincare products, and I'll also throw in a perfume. So I rarely love a new perfume because I have just a really hard time not getting headaches from most perfumes. But this year when I was in New York, I tried out a kind of tester, a travel size version of the Ellis Brooklyn Vanilla Milk perfume. And for Christmas, I had my husband get me the full size. I love the bottle, it's beautiful, but this is a wonderful, sweet vanilla scent, but it has a little extra something. And sometimes that extra something doesn't work for me. This one, it works. It does not give me a headache, but I feel like it makes it longer lasting than most vanilla scented perfumes. I feel like those just fade so fast, but this one is longer lasting. And look, a nice magnetic lid. Love that little extra touch. Next up are a couple of body butters, and it's from the Tree Hut brand. Now, I would just say go in the store and smell these first, or smell all of their scents first, because I bought several based on the name of the scent and how they were described, and I could not even stand it, like instant headache. But these two really were just, they're so amazing. This first one is Watermelon. This is a newer scent to me because I have a shaving oil I'll talk about in this scent, and it just smells like watermelon sorbet, just like summer. And the formulation on these body butters, it is thick, it's very moisturizing. All summer long, I used this one mixed with the Soap and Glory coconut one because I feel like that one isn't moisturizing enough, and this just added that extra bit of moisture. This is Coca Colada. I've purchased a brand new one, so I haven't opened this one actually, but I went through a whole tub of this, and this one has a wonderful, true, just coconut pineapple-y scent. So yummy and really moisturizing. Now, I mentioned the shave oil, also from Tree Hut. This is fantastic. I've never been a shave oil person before and thought I would try it. Ulta was having a sale, and the first one I tried, which I also repurchased, was the coconut lime scent. That one also is really good, really summery. The watermelon, I think, is my favorite, and this is my second one of these. And it's just really nice, moisturizing, but yet it doesn't make your skin stay sticky or anything like that. It adds moisture, but it prevents you from getting those bumps shaving. And I feel like the fragrance on the shave oil actually does linger for quite a bit of time, like longer than their body wash scent does. So if you're looking for a new shave oil to try, definitely check out the Tree Hut ones. But again, make sure you smell them before you purchase them if you're at all scent sensitive. Now, every year I try out a bunch of new sunless tanners, and this year there were 2 that really rose to the top, and I have repurchased them and I continue to use them. Through the summer, my top choice became the Bondi Sands Technicolor. This is the one for olive skin tones. It gives you a deep olive tone. So they did ones according to your skin tone. And I thought that was really unique. And I feel like this really gave me the most natural, good dark tan. Now, in order to get my super dark tan that I love, I did have to double coat with this one. It does have a slightly greenish guide color, but it's not too bad. And the scent is wonderful. It smells like coconut, doesn't have any lingering awful scent. It dries super fast on the skin. Highly recommend. The other one is actually the one that I have on now, and one that I love to wear during the winter because it's a little lighter in tone. And the guide color on this is just a slight little hint of kind of a yellowish tan. So it looks super natural. I'm actually tanning right now, can you tell? And it's the Bondi Sands Liquid Gold. This is a beautiful kind of natural light to medium tone tan. And this also smells like coconut. It dries super fast. And I just absolutely love this for my winter, early springtime tanning. Moving on to facial skincare. I mentioned this in a recent video, but my beloved Alafia Coconut Toner has been discontinued. Why, oh why, I don't know, but I did find a comparable replacement that even smells more coconutty, and it's the Thayer's Witch Hazel Coconut Water. They have this in a rose scent, they have it in pomegranate, they have it in different scents, and each scent has slightly different ingredients, so be aware of that. But the key that you need to watch for is you want the alcohol-free version. So witch hazel is a natural astringent, and they can have the alcohol-free version or with alcohol. So just be aware of that. But this is the alcohol-free version. It also has aloe vera, and it has several of the same ingredients that were in the Everyday Coconut Toner by Alafia. I just popped on the top my sprayer from the Alafia toner, and I use this the same way, spritz my face in the morning after I've cleansed, at night after I've cleansed, and I just love it. I think it's a fantastic alternative to the Alafia one. Now, right before filming this video, I opened up my medicine cabinet. I thought, wait, have I even mentioned this Paula's Choice product? I started using this at some point, maybe last spring, and then I brought it back out this fall and winter. I've repurchased it a couple of times, and I just love it. It's the Paula's Choice Intensive Repair Cream. This one does have retinol in it, but it's a lower percentage. And I feel like right now, at least for my skin, I don't like to put my skin through too many peeling, exfoliating things all at once. And for me, the amount of retinol in this is perfect. But this is the dry, very dry version. And I don't have very dry skin, but I love how this makes my skin feel the next morning. My skin feels plump and hydrated, and I do mix it in with a couple drops of the vitamin C booster from Paula's Choice, but I have really enjoyed this. And when I take a break from using this at night, I always miss it. And so this has become my top favorite nighttime cream. Now, 2 rediscoveries in my collection that one of them I actually was about ready to throw away because I thought, I don't think I like this. Let me try it again. But that was the Drunk Elephant Debronzing Drops. I pulled these out sometime, I think it was late spring, early summer. And I thought, you know what? I need to try these again because I don't remember being super impressed. I don't think I figured out how these worked best for my skin tone, my skin type. And so what I did is I added a couple of these drops. These are actually anti-pollution sunshine drops. So these have a shimmery bronze color to them. They are meant to be added to a moisturizer or sunscreen. And I added a couple of drops to my sunscreen. Just a couple. It's not going to dilute your sunscreen, don't worry. But I was so impressed at how smoothly my makeup glided over my sunscreen that day. And I loved the added bit of color that it added to my sunscreen, because I like using a tinted sunscreen, but it's rarely enough tint, especially during the summer. And this just added a beautiful, soft, bronzy glow, so that when I went on with my foundation, I didn't feel like I had to put on full coverage, you know? So I really enjoyed this, and I started using them every single day. And I only stopped probably in November, when I stopped using as much sunless tanner, because I didn't feel like I needed the extra bronzing. But I have so enjoyed these. I plan to keep these always. I'm getting down to the end, so I will probably repurchase these next spring. The other product that I had tried maybe a couple times last winter sometime, maybe even last fall, but I just wasn't sure that I loved it. And then I thought, you know, I need to try that again. And then it has now replaced my other Ulta MD UV Element sunscreen, and it is the Ulta MD UV Clear. This is SPF 46, and this is tinted. It does come in a non-tinted version. I wouldn't recommend that. Do the tinted version. But it is a light moussey texture. I love it. Basically, one pump is what you need for your face and neck, so you don't have to worry about, am I getting enough? You know, do the 3-finger thing. You don't need to worry about that. But it's a nice, almost airy type of formulation. So it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel greasy, it adds enough moisture, and yet the clear part of it, the clear part is that it has ingredients to help you keep your skin free from breakouts. And I am breakout prone still at 47 years old. And I really love this. And again, I love how it wears under my foundation. Time for our biggest category in this video, and that's hair products. So we are going to start off with a product that really doesn't need a whole lot of explanation, because you've seen me talk about it in multiple videos. If you haven't seen those, I'll link them down below, but it is my Zuvi Halo hair dryer. They sent this to me in May, and I started using it every day except when I went on vacation, because I didn't want it to get broken. And I tell you what, I am totally on board with this technology. It uses light and wind to dry your hair instead of relying on heat. There is a little bit of heat, but it's not very much heat, and so little, in fact, that some of you didn't think it had any heat at all. And it does take some adjusting, because I don't think we realize how much we're used to the heat drying our hair until you're not using heat. I know in the winter time, sometimes I used to rely on the hair dryer to kind of warm me up in the mornings. This isn't going to do that, but because of that, it is keeping your hair so healthy, shiny. It's helping your hair retain color. Again, I'm not going to go into all the details. This is just one of the attachments that comes with it. It also has a diffuser attachment, but I'll link those other videos down below for more information. Just a quick mention, again, I recently talked about these in a favorites video, but these are the Kitsch shampoo and conditioner bars. This was a whole new thing for me to try this year, the idea of a shampoo bar, and I actually really enjoyed these. The specific kinds I will link down below, but they are natural ingredients, and you can either just rub these directly in your hair or rub the soap in your hands, work it through your hair. I actually found myself rubbing this through my hair. It cleans my hair so well, and I think most of you know how much stuff I put in my hair to style it, cleans it well. The conditioner is really nice too. It doesn't weigh the hair down, but my hair feels really nice and soft. These have really great ingredients. They're color safe, so highly recommend checking those out. So now onto styling products. First off, I have the generic version of the Kenra Dry Texture Spray. You get this at Sally's Beauty Supply. And I tried this out because I was trying a lot of other hairsprays and other products. I'll explain that in a moment. But I was surprised at how much I liked this. Now, I don't feel like it's not as firm of a hold as I get from Enjoy Dry Wax. But if you just want to add a little look of texture through your hair first, so maybe you use less styling paste or less hairspray, this is a really good one. It adds some volume and lift. It doesn't make your hair feel super dirty, and the scent is actually nice on this too. The other one that I tried that for me is a similar type of scenario, I use this for a very light hold, or for heat protection, or for a little shine, for second day hair. It is this very unique hairspray. It's called Sugar Scents. The creator of this sent this to me, and it is a bubblegum scent. I think she has several other scents in the works, but she is a solo business owner, and she's doing this kind of as she gets money, but I just thought this was the coolest thing. The bubblegum scent, it smells like Hubba Bubba, but that doesn't linger in your hair. But when you're spraying it, it smells good, has a lot of good ingredients in it. It's for curl retention, thermal protection, panthenol, vitamin B5. It has good things in it. So I like to use this either as heat protection right before I'm gonna curl my hair or flatten my hair, or as just that light hold through my hair. And now for some hairsprays. This was the year of testing hairsprays, and I'm sure all of you know why. Because Aussie Instant Freeze Hairspray reformulated their spray and altered the hairspray world, and literally probably over 30,000 views on the video that I did of that, of people who were diehard, longtime Aussie Instant Freeze Hairspray users like myself for years and years and years. And so I was on the hunt trying just about every hairspray out there. And I'll share with you my top 4 here that I've pulled out to share. And then I have a bit of information that you want to stay tuned for. That's very exciting. But the first one, and this one I had actually tried last year, so I'm just going to show it here because this was my #1 favorite. It's the Bedhead Hardhead Extreme Hold Hairspray. I love this. Almost out. It comes in a travel size, really good firm hold on the hair, and it is actually my #1 favorite. Now below that, I did have a drugstore favorite, the It Original Freeze It Hairspray. This has been around for a long time. I think I used the pump version of this in the 90s, but this, again, it's the original one. This has optical brightener, so this actually adds a little bit of nice shine, and it has humidity resistance. It's a really good one at the drugstore, so good price on that. Then we have the Chi Helmet Head Hairspray. This is just the travel size, which has been enough for me so far, but I love this. I love the scent of it. It is another one that gives you really good hold in your hair, lasts through humidity, lasts through wind. It's a really, really good hairspray. And then the final one I'm going to share with you is the Callista Embellish Finishing Spray. This was totally not even on my radar. This is one that I bought on Amazon, but I guess it's also available on QVC. And this is such a nice one. This is actually the one I'm wearing today. And it does give a little bit of shine, good hold. I think this is actually a water-free formula. Hallelujah for that. But just really, really nice. Feels good and light on the hair. It doesn't make your scalp itchy, but gives you hold all day long. Now, I'm going to give you a little tidbit of information here, but I will share more in an upcoming video as soon as I have even more confirmation. But there is a rumor out there that Aussie has seen the light. I say Aussie usually, but I've been told I'm saying it wrong. It's really Aussie Instant Freeze Hairspray. Yes, you all may have helped work a miracle. So stay tuned. I'm going to end this video with that little tidbit of potentially exciting news. Thank you as always so much for watching. You have made my 2023 year complete. We talk about makeup, I talk about products, hairsprays, but truly I would not be here without you. I would not create videos. I'm so grateful that you've continued to come back to my channel to watch my videos, and I love reading your comments. I'm trying to get a little better groove of catching up on those. I do always read them. I don't always respond right away, or maybe it takes me a long time, but I do always read them and appreciate them. Now, as always, check the description box down below for links and a list of everything that I talked about today. I will also link all of the other videos in this series in case you missed any of the other best products of 2023. I will link those videos as well. Thank you so much for a wonderful 2023. I can't wait to see what's ahead in 2024. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time. Bye.